Hi guys, welcome back to Spanish language series. This is episode 23 in which we are going to talk about simple past tense in Spanish. So let's start. So first we'll see simple past tense in Spanish and finally vocabulary and foods. Okay, so regular past forms, Spanish past forms, there are only two sets of endings for regular past forms, one for AR verbs and one both for ER and IR verbs. So to conjugate a regular verb in the past tense, simply remove the infinitive ending and add the past ending that matches the subject. So these are the endings. These are the subjects. You, for you, I'm going to add E at the end, and for ER and IR verbs, I'm going to add an I. Similarly, for other subjects, these are the endings. So you can make a note of these endings. This will come useful to you. Okay, so note that the first person singular, third person singular, and the second person formal singular past forms have tildes, which are the accent marks, which we have already seen. So keep in mind that one little tilde can change both the tense and subject of a sentence. For example, with a tilde, if I say this sentence, mando una carta, its simple past tense, it means he or she sent a letter. But if I do not use this accent, if I say mando una carta, it would mean I send a letter. Present and past nosotros. So the first person plural nosotros endings for AR and IR verbs are the same for both past and present tenses. So context clues such as adverbs like siempre, which means always, and ayer, which means yesterday, can help you figure out if a nosotros form refers to the past or the present. For example, if I say siempre cocinamos paella los domingos, it would mean we always cook paella on Sundays. But if I say ayer cocinamos paella para mi familia, it would mean yesterday we cooked paella for my family. Irregular Spanish past forms. Four of the most important verbs with irregular past forms are ser, ir, dar, and ver. However, there are more irregular verbs which are not covered in this session. Okay, so this is the table which you should note down. So these are the subjects, these are the forms. This is for ser, this is for ir, this is for dar, this is for ver. So there's another note that these forms for ser as well as ir are same. So please make a note of it. Use of the past tense. The past is used to talk about completed actions in the past. More specifically, it is used to talk about beginnings and ends, things that took place on specific days or dates, specific times, or during specific time periods and events in a sequence. It is used to talk about completed events, beginnings and ends, specific times and dates, events in a sequence. So let's see some more examples. So the past is used to talk about completed events, especially those with very clear beginnings and ends. So if I want to say I bought a new car, I would say compré un coche nuevo. New car is coche nuevo. This is new and this is car. Un is a, compré means I bought. If I want to say Ben and Christina got married, I will say Ben y Cristina se casaron. If I want to say Roberto was born in Costa Rica, I would say Roberto nació en Costa Rica. Beginnings and ends. Beginnings and ends themselves are also talked about using the preterite. Keyverbs you will see used to talk about beginnings and ends in the past are empezar, which means to begin, comenzar, which means to begin, which also means to begin, terminar means to finish, and acabar means to end. So if I want to say it began to snow, I can say empezó a nevar. To snow is nevar, empezó is it begin. If I want to say the movie ended with a surprise, I would say la película terminó con una sorpresa. Surprise is this word. Con is with, terminó is ended, and the movie is la película. For specific times and dates, the preterite is used to talk about past events or actions that occurred on specific days or dates at specific times and during specific time periods. So, for example, if I want to say I got back last night at 10, I would say regresé anoche a las 10. At 10 is a las 10, last night is anoche, I got back is regresé. If I want to say he lived in Peru for 3 months, I would say vivió en Peru por 3 meses. 3 months is 3 meses, por is for, Peru remains the same. He lived in would be bebió en. If I want to say you read this book last month, I would say leíste este libro el mes pasado. The last month is el mes pasado. This book is Este Libro and you read is Lieste. If I wanna say Nacho was born on August 3rd, I would say Nacho nació el 3 de agosto, which would literally mean the 3rd of August. El 3 de agosto would mean the 3rd of August. Events in a sequence. The preterite is used for listing past events that took place in a sequence. For example, if I wanna say I got up, got dressed and left for the party, I could say me levanté, me viste y salí para la fiesta. So for the party is para la fiesta. This is the word for left, this is the word for dressed, and this is the word for got up. If I wanna say you came in, drank a glass of water and ate a hamburger, I would say tú entraste, bebiste un vaso de agua y comiste una hamburguesa. Now this is the word for hamburger. Ate is comiste. Drank a glass of water would be bebiste un vaso de agua. A glass of water is this, un vaso de agua. And you came in would be tú entraste. Now finally, vocabulary and foods. Hazelnut is la avellana. I serve would be sirvo. Ham is el jamón. Bacon is el tocino. Butter is la mantequilla. Pistachio is el pistacho. Walnut is el nogal. Okay guys, this was it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Bye.